Hello there, this is Mike Trace, the latest Chief Executive blog from the Forward Trust. And today we're going to be topical. On the time of recording, we're just welcoming the new Labour government. So I'm going to say a few words about what we think the new government means for the issues and the beneficiaries that Forward Trust works for. Now, of course, the Forward Trust is not party political, but I am very excited about the new government for basically two reasons. First one is that I worked in the last Labour government, seems a long time ago now, but I worked on drug policy and drug treatment for the Blair administration. There's a time that's kind of linked to the second reason I think it's exciting. We had a set of ministers at that time, and the signs are we're going to get a set of ministers this time who are genuinely interested in social policy and addressing social inequality. If you look at Yvette Cooper in the Home Office, Wes Streeton in the Department of Health, Angela Rayner in DLUC, and Shabana Mahmood in the Ministry of Justice, they're all people who have personal experience, professional experience of wanting to deal with the issues that we care so much about. And although that doesn't always predict the right policies and the right decisions, it does mean we're dealing with ministers who want to hear about our experiences and our advice, and do really want to grip the problems that we've been facing over the last 10 or 15 years. But the most interesting appointment is the Prisons Minister. Keir Starmer announced over the weekend that James Timpson is going to be the Prisons Minister, not a politician, somebody who comes in from business, but as many of you will know, a business that has made a virtue out of appointing ex-offenders to its workforce and has made a massive success out of that. Now, James is inheriting a mess: overcrowding, understaffing, a massively vibrant drug market in prisons, and the rehabilitation services really struggling to have an impact. So we really hope that James comes in and does a big turnaround. It won't be easy. He's got a lot on his plate, but we do know that he believes in the possibility of rehabilitation and believes in the possibility of making prisons a much more humane and effective place. Now, Keir Starmer could have kept his head down and just given us a couple of gimmicks to respond to the prison crisis, but he chose in his first speech to talk about prisons. And I can tell you, I've worked in this for 30 odd years, and that hardly ever happens. A Prime Minister saying, we acknowledge our prisons are in a mess and we do something about it. Of course, it's early days, but we know that James Timpson is somebody who thinks in the same way that we do at Forward Trust. He's given several interviews talking about his view that we do have too many people in prison. We should just be focusing on those who are a danger to the public. And for them and everybody else, we should be focusing on breaking the cycle, on addressing the reasons that their behaviour has led them to prison and helping them to find a different way in life. That's what we believe in. That's our mission. And we have a prisons minister who says it's his mission as well. So I'm really looking forward to engaging with the civil servants to see how we can make that a practical reality. It's going to be a tough job, but it's well worth a challenge, well worth taking on. So we look forward to our engagement with the new group of ministers. But just at this stage, we'll summarise it by saying welcome and good luck.